Hey guys, what's going on? This is the Cryptojarhead. So, a little bit of drama, a little bit of instability. Some people leaving, more people joining. What's going on with evolution today? So, if anyone has not heard, Dan the Revolution Man went ahead and sold his tokens. He took his profit and went ahead and contributed his 5% into the community and went on his way. And some people are upset by this. I've said from day one that whales are going to whale. They're going to pump up and they're going to dump. And it's just the nature of the beast when you deal with a contract like this. So he did what he had to do, and I wish him the best of luck with his profits. He's got big plans for his profits, and I hope they work for him, just like I hope they work for everybody who takes their profits. And in the meantime, he just went ahead and contributed an entire Ethereum into our trading account, so thank you for that. Now, after that hit, we dropped pretty considerably. And when I woke up this morning, I think there was 123 Ethereum in the global contract balance. As you can see right now, it is up to $132 or 132 Ethereum. I would be pretty mad if there was 132 bucks in there. Anyway, so we are climbing back up, and there has also been a lot of sideways movement, as it's called. I went ahead and withdrew some of my dividends, and I'm already back up to $13. So I've made $13 just today, just by holding. Didn't do anything. Didn't do any of my strategies. Nothing. I'm just kind of taking a little bit of a family day, hanging out with the wife and the kids down for a nap. But I figured I'd take a little bit of time and make a quick video. What am I doing now? How am I feeling? I'm feeling great. We added just shy of $4,000 into the trading account in our first day. So now the grand total as of early this morning in the trading account was $8,986 and some change. With this climb back up and the sideways movement, that has increased, but I do not have that number yet. But by the end of the week, I have total confidence that we're going to be at, got the hiccups, at least $10,000 in the trading account. So that's going well. It's that slow growth that we're seeing here, and I know there's some people that were expecting it to moon or take off like a rocket ship right away, and it did what it was supposed to do, and that was build the account. So the way we set this up is we wanted to begin with having different accounts, and each one at $10,000 for the trading. Have different bots, different wallets for different things, and each one was supposed to be at $10,000 to begin with. And then once we got all of those accounts up and running at 10,000, then we would start, go ahead and add another 1,000 into this account, add another 1,000 into that account, yada, 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 slowly increasing them. So we are almost at our first milestone for the first trading account, which is very exciting. I'm hoping that we'll have all of those accounts up to where we want them to be within the first month. And I think that we are well on our way to that. So for everyone that's playing, keep doing your strategy. Do not forget to pull out your profits and go ahead and withdraw some of those dividends once in a while, So for an example, if you had initially invested, let's say $100 into Evolution 1, and right now, you're looking at your dividends account, and you haven't touched it in a few days, and it's up to 25 or 30 bucks, don't feel bad if you go ahead and withdraw those dividends, because then your total investment into this project is now 70 or 75 bucks, which would mean the contract balance would have to dip a whole lot lower, just that much lower for you to take a loss, right? So let me go ahead and illustrate that for you. Okay, guys, I'm back. I went once my mind starts going, it'll go. So I went ahead and made a new little memo pad called "Hedging Your Bets." Right, best practices to hedge your bets and pull profits responsibly. I didn't get to that second part in this memo pad. I just wanted to stop it because I've actually had this video paused for like 20 minutes, just running numbers and stuff. This kind of thing I do for fun. So, option A for hedging your bets would be pull some dividends back to MetaMask and count them against your initial investment. So, for an example, we're going to go with a $100 initial investment at 60 cents. It gave us 166.66667 tokens. I'm going to say just 166 from here on out, make it easier. And since we built up $30 in dividends, and we did go ahead and decide to withdraw that. We still have 166 tokens, but now we're only invested in at $70, right? $100 minus 30, $70. With this information, it would take the token price falling below 42 cents to begin losing money. So anything above 42 cents, you're in the green. Below, you're in the red. Okay? So now let's say the contract balance falls another 50 Ethereum, and we now have 83 Ethereum in the balance. From that crash, we get another $15 in dividends, and we withdraw that too. The new investment is at $55, right? So that's 70 minus 15. So now we'll take a token price of 27 cents to begin having a loss in our overall investment. Now, you would pretty much have to be the last guy in this contract to see that price. But, you know, regardless, there's your new, we'll call it the break-even price, right? So, if you're only invested in at $55 and you have 166 tokens, anything above a token price of 27 cents, you're in the green. You're good. Option 2 would be called reinvesting and riding waves. I did a little bit of this yesterday. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and do the same $100, the same initial tokens. This time we saw the wave building, decided to climb aboard, sold off yesterday at 87 cents. Gives us $191.57 in our dividends wallet. And we rode that all the way down to this hypothetical 83 Ethereum and token price of 65 cents. So at this point, we decided we want to play again, and we have a few different options, right? I mean, obviously, you could just take your $191. You know, that's almost double your money, and you could walk away. You know, as long as you walk away with a profit, I'm happy with it. But if you decide to play again, there's a few different ways you can do that. You can go ahead and take that entire $191.57 and buy back in, and now you've got 294, 0.7244. But you got 294 tokens now instead of 166. You could buy back in for your initial investment of $100 and get 153 tokens, and then of course you pocket the 91.57, or somewhere in between. Let's say you want to get your original token balance back, right? You want 166 tokens again. That would cost you $108.33 in this scenario. Option 1 gives us a new break-even price of 34 cents before we begin losing money. Okay, so now you've got more tokens, and it would take a longer time before you begin losing money off of your initial $100. Option 2 almost completely eliminates the risk. The new break price would be just north of a nickel per token, and option 3 would be pretty close to that, but slightly higher. I didn't bother because, you know, it's pretty darn close. You know, so it would be 6 or 7 cents per token. That's when you would start to be in the red. And again, these prices are anything above that price, you're in the green. Below it, you're in the red. Okay, you could also combine them for a hybrid strategy, right? So let's say you reinvest 100% of your wave riding. You've now got 294 tokens. And then you decide to wait it out for a week or two and build up $50 worth of dividends, and you pull that out, and now the new break price would be half of that, so it would be 17 cents. would be your break price, where you begin to lose money. And again, you'd have to be one of the last guys in the contract before you saw that price. And honestly, I would love to still be in this contract when that price hits. You know, that's my goal, is to still be in here, be one of the last 3 or 4 guys in here because of that trading account, right? Because of the dividends that are generated from that bot trading for us. That means I'm not splitting them. I'm not splitting that with a whole lot of people, you know? So the only way to lose in this game truly is to sell for a loss, guys. Just whatever you do, don't do that. You know, if you got to tie up your Ethereum for a couple of weeks until you've received enough dividends for you to pull out in the green, then do so. You know, I just don't want to see people losing money, because over time, you know, even if everybody that's in right now stayed in, no one new bought in, nobody sold. Even the few people that are in the red right now, over time those dividends would correct that, would help them out to get into the green. So, but I do know that there's a lot of nervous Nellies out there. I've gotten quite a few messages today, so I decided to go ahead and do this little video, just so you know what the state of evolution is right now. You know, if you're a little nervous, maybe you start looking for some opportunities like this. Maybe you begin pulling some of your dividends out, start hedging your bets. You know, take a little bit of that pressure off of you. Because like I said, the last thing I want to do is see anybody sell for a loss. And I know when you're sweating, you're thinking, you know, fuck it, I'll take the loss now so I don't take a bigger loss in a week. You know, but it is your money. You can do whatever you want with it. I'm just showing you guys ways, if you are nervous, to kind of hedge your bets a little bit. That's all I've got for today. Jarhead out.